Movie review number 1447 is Looking Through Water. Looking Through Water is a 2025 movie that is directed by Roberto Snido. Roberto Snido. Roberto Snider. So this movie has no opening roles as all the roles are at the back of the movie, and I saw this movie on September 16th, 2025 at Cinepolis Luxury Cinemas Dayton in Miamisburg, Ohio. So this movie is based on a book of the same name by Bob Rich, and is also based on a memoir called Catching Big Fish. So in case you haven't gotten the idea of it, this movie is partly about fishing, but it deals with relationships as well. So, this movie is about William McKay, whose successful New York detective career is in ruins after a shocking betrayal. Called by his estranged father, William travels to Belize for a father and son fishing tournament that reopens old wounds and sparks new understanding. Decades later, William recalls that pivotal trip as he tries to connect with his angry, distant grandson. This movie tells the story of healing, forgiveness, and second chances, while the American pastime of fishing connects generations through water, and how generations can heal, can find forgiveness anywhere, even through water. So, I thought it was a pretty good movie in my opinion. So this movie has actors like Michael Douglas, Cameron Douglas, David Morse, Michael Starr David, Walter Strubel, Semina Romer, and Tamara Tooney. So basically, we see William McKay reuniting with his father for a father and son fishing tournament in Belize. And basically, they haven't seen each other for years. His father kind of walked out on them, and he went to Belize so that he can fish. There was something about William's father's past that William eventually finds out that makes him even more angry towards his father. And part of the time, he and his father have some good chats and maybe some good understanding of the past. But then something happens later on that makes William question why he even came here in the first place. Let me put it this way: this trip wasn't just about fishing; it was about reconnecting and trying to understand each other. Because the father has some secrets that he's not telling William about. But also, this movie follows William McKay several decades later as he is on a boat with his angry, distant grandson who got into a fight, and his mother is having a hard time dealing with him. So for the day, William decides to take this grandson out in the water as he tells him about this story of him years ago when he went to Belize to reconnect with his father. Basically, the story kind of gives the grandson an idea to open up, maturely, and maybe this will help William figure out what is going on with his grandson. But William, in the past, we see him trying to reconnect with his father, but it's definitely hard. He is not sure if he is up for forgiveness. But at the same time, William has done some bad things as well. So he's trying to overcome that as well. Maybe this fishing tournament will give William a new perspective on things. Maybe he might understand his father more and why he left. It's a pretty good movie, guys. Now, I also would like to say that this movie, unfortunately, from what I'm hearing, might be Michael Douglas's last movie, as he announced his retirement this year. If this is really his final movie, I think he really did a good job with this movie, in my opinion. He has been one of the greatest actors in this generation, starred in a lot of movies that I even remember. Yeah, he was an icon. So it was really nice to see a final film for Michael Douglas. It was really good. I definitely recommend it. And I think the son Cameron Douglas, I think that's his son, also stars in this movie as well. So that was pretty neat. So anyway, this is my movie review of Looking Through Water, Preaching Truth in this movie review. Alright, goodbye.